Hello and welcome to the biggest city in Morocco, Casablanca. In today's video, we're going to see what the city has to offer. We're going to go see the Medina. So we're going to see what life is like in the city, and of course, we're going to visit Hassan II Mosque. So join us on our journey and let's have a good time in Morocco. Here we are at the Central Marché in Casablanca. Central Market. Central Market in English. In this market, you can get all sorts of seafood, all sorts of vegetables, fresh fruits, fresh produce basically. What can you do with this produce?
You can choose whatever fresh fish or seafood product you want and take it to a restaurant around here and then they will cook it for you.
Fresh off the grill.
Yeah.
So here's an example of some of the restaurants just out in the open under a nice umbrella. And in these kind of restaurants here, you can ask for your fish to get cooked, and they will also give you tea, sides, whatever you desire. Look, you can even get cheese. You can even say hi to the local cats.
You can even get a cat. Hello.
For us, it's a bad time to come because we've just had a huge breakfast. But yeah, the Grand Market, the first glimpse of Casablanca. Here we are in the old Medina. Right there is one of the entrances. Pretty spectacular. In the late 18th century, this Medina was destroyed in an earthquake. Well, the majority of it was, so they've had to rebuild it. So it's actually one of the newer Medinas in Morocco. So we're gonna go inside. It's a labyrinth in there. We're gonna go walk through some alleyways, see what we can find, and also what can we buy.
Here in Casablanca it's nice because
Casablanca is too much yeah.
it's nice and cool in the evening at least,
yeah.
which is nice. But how do I look? It's not bad. I love it. That's perfect. Oh no! Hi.
Hello.
I'm too good.
Oh. Here we are in the heart of the labyrinth. The heart of the old Medina. Full of modern clothes, look at this. Get some shoes. Some shorts. Get anything. It really is a place of contrast, so you see all the old and the new mixing together. Buildings are ruined, but then there's some beautiful new areas that have been built. You can see from the footage, oh my god, it is gorgeous. We have colours galore. We have
different like textures. Like you can see this building. There's wood. There's brick. There's paint, old, new.
All the locals are hanging out as well, so this is definitely a spot for the locals. It's not just for tourists. And funny enough, actually, just from a little bit of research online, people say avoid Casablanca. It's not that touristy. It's more industrial, just more of a metropolis for the local people. But what we've seen so far is absolutely gorgeous. Now that we've got the clothing, the garments, the attire, we can head towards Hassan II Mosque, which is one of the main reasons why people come to Casablanca. This way. Here we are in front of King Hassan II Mosque. This mosque is the biggest mosque in Africa, the third biggest mosque in the world, and the tallest minaret in the world. So that's is 200 meters tall. But it's not going to be the tallest for much longer, and this isn't going to be the biggest mosque for much longer, as one in Algeria is being built, which is taller and bigger. So it was built in 1993 under the supervision of King Hassan II, who's passed away now. It took 6 years to build, from 1987 to 1993, and this is the result. As well as this, it was actually funded a lot by the public and donations. There was even a donation of 5 dirham.
Let's go.
Let's go inside. There we go. Tour finished. It was a brief tour, but you saw the scale of it inside, and it was massive. 20,000 people can fit inside. How many outside?
And 80,000 people can fit outside. Once we leave, the local people will come and they will do their afternoon prayer.
That's why there's only certain times a day you can come here, because we don't want to interrupt their prayer times. So the reason why it's built on the water, we'll see it on the other side later, is because of the Islamic proverb that says God's throne is on the water. So that's why they decided to build it here.
Very cool architecture.
So yeah, Hassan II Mosque.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Must do if you're in Morocco.
Absolutely worth it, yes. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
merci.
Yeah. How is it?
Oh, good.
Mate, street ice cream sandwich. That's amazing.
It's so refreshing. 5
Ooh, it's
dirham.
good.
5 dirham for 2.
Yeah, that is absolute bargain, really, isn't it?
So good.
And it's good. Right, before you judge us, we've been eating tagine all week on the farm that we're living at, because we're working in summer camp, but we're in the middle of Casablanca and we've settled for
Pizza Hut.
please don't judge us. But genuinely though, Tash is vegetarian, and
There are no options around.
yeah, you need to know where to go, and
If there are,
sadly,
we haven't really found them.
yeah, we didn't know where to go, and lots of failures, and then now we're here.
Meat is everywhere. They love their meat here, so.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll enjoy our pizza.
Good morning.
Good morning. Day 2 in Casablanca city. Yeah, it's the weekend, so it's a Sunday, and I'm going to show you what Casablanca actually really looks like. So a lot of the city is construction works right now. I think they're extending the tram lines and building them, you know, just improving the infrastructure of the city, but that means you bump into things like this all the time. It's about midday. From what we've heard, Moroccans like to eat late at night, sleep late at night, and then also wake up late the next day. So
One of our friends
could
that we
explain it.
have here said that her family eats dinner at 11 p.m. So
yeah, and now we are going to head to the Habbous, which is the new Medina. So yesterday we saw the old Medina, today we will go to the new Medina. And I've got my eyes on a football shirt, so let's go. Hello. Oh, bye-bye. I am in heaven, look how pretty it is. Here we go, and welcome to the Habbous.
I want these
Yes.
teacups.
If only we weren't backpacking, eh? We're all wide dad, aren't we? Bargain for this. Got it down to 150. I have no idea what the prices are like in Morocco still, so I'm probably ripped off again. But it's fine. This is my only purchase I'm going to make today, and I'm happy with it. Allez, wide dad. other side of Habbous now, really. We're walking through the residential area.
It's very cool. Lots of artwork. Yeah. Everything's really colorful. Have a look at this.
Pretty nice.
This is so interesting because this is how they make the traditional tagine.
Yeah, these plates here. Let's have a
ceramic pots.
Yeah. So yeah, these are for tagine. These kind of plates here.
That goes onto the stove, I guess, and it heats up. It's so hot when they serve it up.
Yeah. And tagine is pretty good.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's lovely. But it's all we've been eating for a week.
It is. And here we have more of a locals market. There's less souvenirs here and more just clothing items and necessities. Everyday goods, yeah. So yeah, peep it. Look at that. The hustle and bustle of Casablanca. So it's been a good hour of walking. As you can tell, I am sweaty Betty once again.
It is so hot in Casablanca.
Yeah, this is very similar to the old Medina. It's loads of alleyways again, easy to get lost in. The old Medina is narrower and more touristy, I'd say. There's more tourist souvenirs and gifts. This is a bit more spaced out. Nice alleyways, nice archways, as you can see everywhere.
And if you go to the edge of it, it connects straight up to the residential area, which I found really interesting. So
yeah, you can walk around and see how the locals live, which is always absolutely something worth doing whenever you visit a new country. So yeah, good thumbs up from both of us, I think,
yeah.
for the Habbous.
No, we didn't. It's a landmark. Whoa, look at mine.
Look at the state of that. This is called the Église de Sacré-Cœur. Let us know how much I butchered
Good
that.
pronunciation there.
Yeah, wow.
Oh,
What is it exactly? What is it?
A landmark?
We've done our research.
Church of the Sacred Heart. Come back to me.
What is it actually?
Right, it's the Church of the Sacred Heart. It is a former Roman Catholic church. Thank you, Google.
There you go. First try. We got the information to you. Easy. Here we are in Mohammed V Square. We're gonna call time on Casablanca now. It's a city of contrasts, really. There's old, there's a new, but definitely an interesting place to come. So should you come to Casablanca, well, I'd recommend probably a 2-day stay in the city itself. If you come here and you have the time to go to places around it, like Rabat in the northeast, definitely come for a bit longer. It's a great base. But also, you can say that you've been to the place where they filmed the movie. So here's looking at you, kid.